Danger. Danger.
Transmitting from our secret underground base on the dark side of the moon, we are the Nerd Syndicate!
Welcome to the Nerd Syndicate. I am Rob. How is everyone doing today?
Yay!
Yeah, don't sound enthused, Bree. Just like, yay.
I'm tired.
We're
It's the
doing
Nerd
it.
Syndicate.
Yeah, you should be excited.
It's
I'm
time for
excited.
games. It's time for nerds. It's time for we're gonna talk about elves and dungeons.
It's going to be fun, all around fun. You know, generally I like to start the podcast welcoming everybody. Today, Bradley James Tim, our movie aficionado, if you will, he will be out. But I want to talk briefly about what I did this week, or during this week between podcasts. I played Portal 2.
Old times
What's that?
for like 48 hours straight.
Yeah, pretty much 48 hours straight.
How many cases of Mountain Dew?
17.
Bags of Doritos.
45.
Pizzas.
About 12 and a half. I couldn't finish the last one.
Well done.
Yeah.
Good.
So it was fun though. I mean, I liked Portal 1. It took twice as long, which is 2 days, 48 hours. I like that game. I like puzzle games. Tiny really doesn't like puzzle games.
I don't
you
like puzzle games.
You
either.
explained it to me at dinner, and it seems like 3 hours of anxiety attack.
Yeah. Pretty much like
can't
like
do
I
that.
like I explained to you to before. If you haven't played Portal 2, it's fun. You shoot a portal onto like a wall, and then you shoot another portal on the other wall, and then you walk through the one portal and you come out. Now, the thing is, you're put in these levels where you have to be tested on getting to the end of the level. So it's like the exit's 40 feet up in the air, and you have to somehow get to it, but you can't shoot a portal there because portals can only be shot on certain types of walls. So you have to figure out a way to get to it. So there's a laser beam being shot across the room, and you have to shoot a portal to a laser beam, and then figure out a way to get the other portal to another laser beam, and use other cubes that get involved to direct the laser beam into a target that makes it so the ground can lift up so that you could get into the door.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That sounds so complicated.
I know.
It sounds fun. I mean, like on paper, lasers, shooting, running, jumping, finding out what to do with the laser attacks, but no, sir, that doesn't sound like I could do that fat and quick, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're not
well,
just
no,
like
no.
a
You could
leisurely pace.
take as long as you want. Like I sat there sometimes. I've spent like a good maybe 10, 15, maybe 30 to an hour in a level.
Let's be real.
People are going to look down on me. But sometimes, I just get confused. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to do this? And you can walk around the level and you just figure it out. Sometimes you die. It happens.
Bree, have you played it?
No, it didn't interest me. The
Yeah.
trailer or the gameplay at all.
She doesn't like games like that.
Is it like are you just like a white guy running around shooting?
No, you're an
portals?
Asian chick, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Way to branch out.
Yeah. So
Good.
when you see yourself, what's really weird is if you put a portal on one wall, turn around 180 degrees and put a portal on another wall, you will see yourself running through the portal as you enter the portal. Like when you go in a bathroom, right? And there's mirrors on each side of you, and you look and you see that mirror effect?
Yeah.
Just like that.
But with lasers.
Yeah, well, I mean, some levels contain lasers, yeah. And like you could shoot a portal on the ground and shoot one above you and just keep falling indefinitely.
It's like a big loop.
Yeah.
Just fall and
Yeah.
go and fall and go.
Fall and go and fall and go and fall and go and fall and go.
Do you have a weapon? Like a stick?
No, it's your portal. That's where you could use it.
That's your weapon.
Yeah.
So can you portal through someone's face?
No, I don't think so because they have to have. There's this. According to the game, it's using moon dust. That later is explained.
Moon
I
dust.
don't want to give too much of the game away to explain how they
dust?
do this. But yeah, no, it's moon dust. Apparently, causes cancer as well. But they created some kind of synthetic paint, if you will, that the portals can be shot upon. So if it's a wall that does not contain that, you can't do it. So no dice.
Is it like Mars primer?
Yeah. Mars primer.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
No, that portal takes you to the fifth dimension. You don't want that.
So it's special paint. It's probably unicorn blood.
Yeah.
Probably. Because you're
Mixed-
shooting moon dust at it?
No. The paint contains moon dust.
The paint contains moon
That's
dust.
on the wall. So say
What's shooting out of, is the portal come out of a gun?
yes, it has a portal gun, and there's two. There's the right and left triggers. One is a blue portal, the other one's an orange portal. And if you shoot a blue portal, you shoot an orange portal, you could go through them.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Is it
can't
like,
reshoot a
Are they
portal.
like pistols?
No, it's like a big hand.
Can you if you shoot a portal, are you committed?
No,
Like,
you can move it.
Can you take it back?
Yeah, you can move it.
How do you take it back?
You
No
just-
take backs.
You just put it in another place.
Do you command it, or do you like suck it back up with the gun? Is there like a reverse?
No, I mean it'll pretty much just sit there until you shoot it again.
So when
Or
you shoot
actually, to make it more complicated, sometimes there are barriers which erase the portal. So you have to figure out how to get to the exit by going through this barrier, if you will, that you go through that wipes the portals, right? But the exit's past that. So how do you get to that? Because your portal can't shoot through it, and every time you go through that, your portals disappear.
clearly Uranus crystals.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't get to that level. Maybe
Yeah.
that's Portal 3.
Uranus crystals.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
Moon dust trumps it.
They're kind of smelly. But yeah, so that was a fun game. I had a lot of fun with that. Now, another exciting thing is we finally have an actual name to our Facebook profile. Yay!
Yay, Nerd Syndicate.
Yeah, Nerd Syndicate. So if you go to facebook.com/Nerd Syndicate, you'll actually find our Facebook. I suggest you like it because I like it.
The name makes sense.
Yeah, and Bree likes it.
Do they use a different code? Is that why you can't remember when people used the MySpace? Remember that website?
Yeah, and you used to
Yeah.
have ugly websites.
How you could super customize it and have glittery letters and things
because-
falling down. Why don't? It's just people not into that anymore. Is it hard to do on Facebook?
Well, I think what ended up
You know what I'm
happening.
talking about, right?
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about because nothing says an awesome profile picture like glitter, like a glitter Tinkerbell.
Well, maybe mine,
Yeah,
but falling text,
yeah, of course,
you know,
because
all that stuff.
I want people to read what I have falling from the
Yeah.
top of the screen. It reminds me of GeoCities. If you ever went to GeoCities back in the day, it's like everybody's website had mouse tracers, glowing glitter. It was like
Yeah.
MySpace had sex with GeoCities and shit out these profiles.
Yeah. I had
Honestly, I think Facebook decided to not do customization because of how bad MySpace ones would look.
What are you talking about? I love falling text.
Yeah, how many different versions of sparkly Tinkerbells and Winnie the Poohs do you need on a profile?
14.
I think 14's a good number. Bree, how many Tinkerbells did you have on your MySpace profile?
I didn't have any because I hate Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
Did you have any of the falling text?
No.
No.
At one point I customized mine. I spent a lot of time writing a Flash application, so I had a Flash media player, so it would play music, and I wrote this complicated, just beautiful Flash thing, and then they updated the website, which caused my entire Flash thing. It was beautiful looking. It was very simplistic and very standard. It had my media player, it had my friends and stuff in my posts, and they updated one tiny bit of code, and it completely looked terrible.
Float left.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started.
That's what it
on
was
Float
on
Left.
float left. That's what happened.
Yeah.
They floated left.
Everything floated left.
Mm.
Yeah, Bree, I think, still has a custom MySpace profile on her site.
You still have the falling text?
No, it's no. I've always hated that. Actually, yeah, I don't ever go on MySpace anymore, but my profile's still there and it still has my old layout that I made from scratch.
We have a MySpace page. I made one just, to be
You
with
did?
it.
Why?
You know that
Well,
you did.
because
I
there
can
are
confirm
people-
that
yeah,
because
there-
I logged into mine last night and I had a friend request. I'm like, "What is this?" It's from the Nerd Syndicate. I was like, "Oh, I guess."
Well, I know. Granted, we cater to the people of the world who should not be on MySpace anymore. I mean, most nerds are moved away from it. But I'm just, what if there's someone on MySpace? I want to be able to include them. I don't want to, I don't.
segregate.
Yeah, I
and
really don't-
alienate.
You
I
know
don't
how
wanna do
bad
that.
it's gotten to go. If you go to MySpace to log in, it automatically before it even has in bigger than the login button. It's sync with Facebook, connect with Facebook, go MySpace
Seriously
to Facebook.
now?
Yeah. they've totally given.
They're
in.
just like, fuck it.
They're like,
We just don't
everyone
care
jumped ship and went to Facebook.
Oh my god, that's funny. Another thing, Darth Funk sent me this, and so I had to watch it. Was the new Beastie Boys? I guess.
Oh my
would
god,
you say
that's the
mini
funniest
movie?
thing ever on the planet.
Yeah, it's great. It has Jack Black. It has Will Ferrell,
Danny McBride.
John C. Riley,
And was it
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, and they're playing the Beastie Boys from the '80s and the Beastie Boys from the future, fighting it out. And you got to watch it. Just Google it, Beastie Boys. Actually, it's on their website, and it'll bring you to Hulu, surprisingly. And if you watch it, it's great. Let me say that the end is based all upon a breakdance competition to see which Beastie Boys, past or present,
Earl Bobble.
are the are the most supreme.
It's
Yeah.
probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
It's hilarious. It's 30 minutes long. It's like a mini movie.
It's great.
It's an epic mini movie.
And a special cameo by the boys themselves.
I know, yeah. Gotta love the
Funny.
Beastie Boys. I love the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
They could do no wrong.
I don't care how old they get.
So, Tiny, you had a very eventful week.
Almost died.
Yep.
Almost died.
Literally, I remember at one point I talked to you and you were like, I can't talk. I am literally leaking out of every single orifice possible.
Yeah, no, and the Grim Reaper still has a little pinky toe holding on. I'm not all the way out of the clear. I still might drop dead.
He has a Post-it note on your door. Just,
Yeah,
he's
right.
like, hey, by the way, I was here.
He has
Just
a
checking
sticky
in. Yeah.
on my face,
Oh,
just in case. I don't know. I've just been getting dizzy. I've fallen down a couple times, and I just would get sick. I'd open my eyes and feel like I want to vomit my face off.
I've
And-
been there, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the worst thing on the planet. And I was
Yeah.
like, I couldn't stand up straight. I got up and I was trying to get ready, and I fell down and I hit my head.
Oh my
I
god.
looked up and was looking at the ceiling, and I was like, yeah, this probably isn't good. I should probably not go to work today.
yeah.
Probably go back to bed and think about what I've done in
Well,
my life.
Especially since you work in the medical field, it's not good to be,
No, and
injecting people
you-
while passing out.
You know, when you're working for a doctor, you better have a fucking good excuse not to come to work, too. Like, why are you coming in? I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I could
You
fix
can't,
it.
you can't fucking call it sick. How you gonna call in sick at the doctor's office? I'm a doctor.
Yeah,
Get in
just
here and I'll
come in
fix
here
it.
and I'll fix it.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be a retard.
I have something.
So you like have to be dying to not or go to work. It's pretty funny. And so this was I had a good case on
No,
this one.
and that's serious. Like, if you don't go to work, I'm usually worried. I was very worried about you because
Well, I got sent home. I forget what day it was last week, but the other doctor I work for, not the one that I assist, he sent me home because he looked in my ear, and there was a pool of blood down at the bottom underneath the tympanic membrane and the drum and all that.
that's
Oh
always
my
good.
God.
So it was. He was like, "Yeah, you need to go home. Here's a shot. Here's a couple of things. Put some fucking water on it. And here's some Robitussin. fucking go
Just
home.
pour some Robitussin on it.
Put some tussin in it
Yeah.
and go home."
Yeah.
And it kind of sucked 'cause I felt bad, like leaving the doctor I work for hanging in the middle of the day with a bunch of patients left. He had to see I think 12, 13 patients by himself. But
He went through medical school. He knows how to
he's
do
a
it.
doctor.
I know.
He
It's
can
not
do
like
it. He
it's not
doesn't
like
need me, but
yeah.
it just still sucks. Like when you're used to something and you just bail in the middle of the day.
It's not like you're the guitarist for know
No.
Pantera, and you're like, oh, I can't come, and they're like, well, great, this concert we have tonight.
No, he's a one man band.
Yeah.
He doesn't need.
But
all
still,
that.
I mean, I'm not saying that your job is not important. I know
important.
you know how to
Believe
stick
that.
them with needles.
Believe that. I'll
Yeah.
cut something out of it quick.
Yeah, operate.
Mhm.
So, anything else exciting happened? I know. Oh, we got your PAX ticket today.
That's right. God damn it, son of a bitch. They're almost sold out. I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, I'm sure they sell out really quick. If you haven't gotten your PAX ticket, make sure to get them. It's prime.paxsite.com. We're gonna go. It's gonna be great. The Syndicate's gonna be there. Probably we're gonna try interviewing people if we could get away with it.
I kind of want to do live interviews while during a Magic tournament. Like while I'm doing the guy,
like-
where you're on the internet right now. How do you feel about losing?
Untapping and you're dead. Now, how does it feel to get murdered?
Well, they better watch out, dude. The champ's coming back. I'm coming back for round 2 of the championships.
That's right.
Nice.
Maybe this year you'll see the Grand World Champion and
Randy Bueller. I'm gonna look him in his face. I'm gonna throw a Magic card at him like Gambit.
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking thwack. Shut up, bitch.
Gambit.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun time. So I'm super excited. I'm actually gonna join a D&D tournament this year as well.
Yeah.
And I'm
we gotta
definitely
do
gonna
that.
play some of the drafts, what are they called?
Some of the mini masters.
Mini Masters. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
those
gonna
are good.
definitely do that. Those
Bree,
are fun.
we gotta get Bree in. She's got to draft with
Yeah,
us.
we gotta start drafting with her. She's getting better. I mean, when I first did my first, that's where I played my first game of Magic not against Tiny, or friends, and it was interesting. It's really nice.
Were you
though.
nervous?
I was a bit nervous at first. I told the
Yeah.
guys like, dude, this is my first time I've ever played anyone outside, like first tournament, And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, dude, it's cool. And I made a couple mistakes, and the guy was really nice. That's the one thing I have generally let people know I'm not that good, and I'm just I do it for fun. It's fun to do. And Tiny's like the MVP of the year. Like he's
fuck,
Babe
kill
Ruth.
faces.
He's seriously Babe Ruth of Magic. It's dumb. Whereas like I'm the guy who's like, hey babe, I want to hit some balls. You want to hang out for a bit? And he's like, sure, I'll look at you. So I'm not great or anything, but I'll go and I'll play. And so I usually let them know that I'm not that great, and a lot of people are really, really cool about it. Now I have had situations where like the hardcore people who apparently like this is their entire life, where the guy, I tend to tap my cards at a 45-degree angle, not a complete 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
And
a big no.
This guy kept touching my cards and tapping them like for me. Like he would be like, I would be at the 45-degree angle and he would correct it more 45 degrees. And I was looking at him like, I'm going to slap you. Like, how dare you touch my cards?
I'm gonna grab your hand and I'm gonna break every finger.
Yeah, like I tell him I'm tapping this, and he could clearly see that I'm tapping it, but it has to be a 90. That's just silly.
I would never touch another Magic player's card.
Yeah, you don't.
You're supposed to be paying enough attention. I mean, do you think that like I'm not paying attention to your turn?
Well, the other thing was I threw down. I can't remember which card it was. You might be able to help me. It's the one where you put a counter on it, and then you remove the counters to gain life. It's
from what? It's from the Mirrodin Besieged.
Yes. No, not from Besieged, but the
Scars of
Mirrodin.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
I can't recall the name of it.
I have that down, and he clearly sees me tapping the mana and putting it down, and I apparently didn't announce it to the whole world. I didn't bring out my megaphone and be like, "I am playing this card right now." Everybody around me, you need to know I'm playing this card.
Shut up.
So I kept adding counters, and I sat there and said, "I'm adding a counter at the beginning of his or at the end of his upkeep because you trained me that I should always add at the end of his upkeep. That way, at the beginning of my upkeep, I could tap it." So finally, he does like an insane amount of damage, but I've been doing this entire time. I recover from it, and he gets all pissed off. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me about this card?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's been out for like 30 turns."
Well, that's still his bad though. I mean, that's part of the game. When you're in a tournament, and you're one-on-one with someone. Why wouldn't you be paying attention to every card? You announced it enough for him. I mean, he should have known if he was that anal about his cards. That indicates to me he's not a first-time player. So then, taking that into consideration, he should be knowing what you're playing. Like he should be, he can't know what you're going to play, but he should be very aware of your cards on the battlefield and how they interact with his and what they're going to do to you.
Well, and it's not like it was
bad.
it's not like it was turned the second time I've put counters on that, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. I literally had been doing at least I think it was 12 turns that we had between us that I got, so I got 12 life back. Like, at least in one of those 12 times, he would have been like, what are you doing with that thing? Mm-hmm. So, no, he was just being a dick. And that kind of upset me. But I got over it because I don't give a shit. Apparently that guy does, but,
yeah,
it's Magic, man. I mean, what are you going to do? It's not life or death. It's not like he's going to, lose something. Mm. So, you were telling me, though, you saw a movie today.
I saw the second Diary of a Wimpy Kid installment.
How was that?
Roderick Rules. It was a cute little movie. I took my nephew for his birthday.
Such a good uncle.
I don't know. We bought popcorn and Nestle Cruncher bunches and soda. It was a regular old hoot.
Hoot nanny.
It was a hoot nanny. We played video games even.
Aww.
Yeah, and I hit on one of the chicks because they were doing like the Nielsen TV questionnaire things.
Yeah.
Come answer questions about TV shows and win points or something stupid. And I was hitting on her, but, it was just because she wanted another guy to come do the test. I didn't care. I still flirted with her. Then we played Fast and the Furious, but the movie was really good. It was truly was the word cute. It was about two brothers getting to know each other and being friends and being nice and how to do nice things for each other while pulling one over on your parents and being cute to them at the same time.
Aww. Yeah, see, it was
good.
I haven't seen them, and if anyone who's listened to the show will remark, will say about what I'm about to say is MC Chris said it was good, and the only reason I mention MC Chris a lot is not because I have some infatuation with him. Great guy, I love him.
Lies, he has a hair voodoo doll.
I do. I've seen him a few times. I actually filmed him once, but the reason I might mention him is because he's on my Facebook and he tends to post a lot about movie reviews and stuff, and he's actually pretty good about it. Like he's a nerd like everybody else, if you haven't noticed. So I'll say it. He said though the first one was really good. I haven't heard the review on the second one, but yeah, I mean I would like to see it.
The first one's cute too. I mean I don't know. It touches on some stuff like a little bit more up to date on the stuff that they talk about and like some of the verbiage they use. And I don't know. It's just a little more. I'm trying to compare it to like an old kind of growing up movie that people might really can
Stand By Me.
But no, not as powerful as that for sure. That's still
The
a
Explorers.
league of its own. No, I don't know.
Goonies?
Yeah, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah.
007.
Start naming off movies. Red Flyer.
Princess Bride.
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
a good
I don't know.
movie. So.
Yeah, it's a good movie. The first and the second one are good.
You told me earlier you kicked some ass on Magic Online?
I was playing Magic the Gathering on the internet live against another person, maybe in Japan. Who knows? I don't know.
Possibly.
Could be.
They're good Magic players.
They have a new format. They did the Rise of Eldrazi, World Wake, and Zendikar block in a draft, so you got a pack of each.
Nice.
And there ended up being 86 people in it. There was like a 60-person minimum, I think. And I ended up taking third. I killed everyone's faces off.
What? How'd you lose second? Why didn't you get second?
Because the guy had a super cheater hack deck, and like he got all the mythic rares that all worked together.
He was probably from China.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. He made a green and white deck that had
Just amazing.
Well, he got a Baneslayer Angel, a Sun Titan, and he got a green the Ballast, the Obstinate Ballast,
that's
the
kinda
4/4 guy. So
that's
it's
kind of hacks. Yeah.
It was, and all the good accoutrement for.
I'm
green,
not
green
saying
and white
third
deck.
is bad. Third's great.
At 86 was pretty fresh.
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
win. I mean, I'm not trying to talk that down. I was
Uh-huh.
just wondering what it was that got you. You know, why you didn't.
Yeah.
Not why you couldn't, but
Right.
what happened.
I had a white and blue deck.
Uh-huh.
Killed everything.
Yeah, you're Tiny. Tiny is, if you ever, Tiny, what you got to do here's what you need to do. You need to make on your website, IamTinyWhoAreYou.com. We need to make it so people pay you to build them Magic decks that win.
I should. I
Dude,
should
you're
just be a
that
Magic
good.
deck
It's
winner.
dumb. Like sometimes I'll build a deck and I'm like, I don't think this is
Whatever,
good. Tiny.
infinite combo.
Yeah, that's a fluke. That's like a Rain Man thing. Like I threw together a deck
Judge
just
Walter.
for fun with
Judge Walter.
mirrors. It was a mirror deck using absolutely no colors whatsoever, completely colorless deck using mirrors, and I somehow made numerous infinite combos, not just one.
Yeah.
But the that's my Rain Man thing. Other than that, you make decks. I'll build a deck. It's crap, and I'll hand it to you, and you're like, let's take this out, let's add this, and then you make a deck that's just dumb.
It's the fire. I bring the Fury fire.
Yeah, so I mean, you literally should be a Magic deck builder, professional builder.
I wish Magic blew up to that point. I could just retire and be a Magic consultant.
Yeah, just start charging people. They'll
Yeah.
do a TLC special called the Magic Consultant.
I could have my own reality show.
Yeah,
Tapping these
Where you go
motherfucking
around-
manas is hard.
yeah. You go around the United States building Magic decks.
I'm trying to get paid.
Dude, I'm doing that. We're doing that right now.
These knocking on the
happening.
concrete jungle. This is hard.
We're gonna go down to the local store. We'll go down to Rivals, and we'll just have you set up.
Yeah, I'll be sponsored by
Build your deck, $10.
Team Tap Your Face.
Well, Bree, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sound out of it. Were you napping over there in the corner?
No, it's just my bedtime.
I know.
Yeah. So my eyes are like shutting, and I'm like, stop.
It is
Bree.
usually we do our podcasts on Sundays, but because this Sunday is Easter, the resurrection of Zombie Jesus Day, we are doing it on a Saturday evening, and yeah, Bree's pretty tired.
Yeah, I usually go to bed like around 8, 9, and it's
9:23.
wow.
Yeah, you're up late.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Big adult you.
Yeah. So, anyways, what'd you do all week?
Well, this week I've been trying to procure future podcast guests, and I have a few that are ready to go.
Should
anytime.
we call you Producer Bree now?
I don't care what you call
We
me.
should call her Producer Bree.
Yeah, Producer Bree.
I've
Yeah.
been working
Produce
my
some
ass
shit.
off.
She does
Yeah.
work very hard. Behind
Produce.
the scenes, this girl works her ass off constantly. Like, I just kind of do this thing just on the fly. She's like, what are we going to talk about this podcast? What are we going to talk about this podcast? I'm like, oh, stuff. And she'll get on my case about, well, what kind of stuff and I like to run the podcast like just talking about random stuff. It's nice to just converse. But she's been behind the scenes lining up stuff. Bree's got her hands in many, many, I guess, pies. Yeah.
And vaginas.
Whoa.
Why?
Oh.
Not literal vaginas,
Oh.
but
Fuck.
yeah.
There went my
Never mind.
fancy.
Everybody was
Wah, wah, wah.
And well, I've been getting guests and promoting the site, and just talking up a storm
We need to
about
get you.
the podcast.
We need to get you a wireless Bluetooth and a what is that like a what is the clipboard? We need to get you a clipboard and a wireless Bluetooth. You just
One
walk
of those,
around
one
pointing
of those
fingers.
suit dresses that they
Yeah.
wear. It's like a half suit, half dress type thing.
Yeah.
You just walk around all day yelling.
Yeah, you need to be
Yeah.
yelling out more money. No, you can't have this time.
No.
We're already double booked.
I've also been working on my own website, breehunter.com, and on that site I'm going to be having just pages full of neat stuff that you guys can just go on and check out. Like, I already have the underground nerdcore artists that I'm recommending to people to check out. I already got a full page of them, and
No plugs.
no plugs. I have my Tumblr page and pictures and all
You have a
kinds of
Tumblr?
shit.
I don't even have a
Yeah.
Tumblr.
is
Everybody's
that?
got a Tumblr.
I don't have
I don't
a
have
Tumblr.
a Tumblr.
See,
I have a rock Tumblr.
like I'm huge. Yeah, you
can make agates.
I know. It's great. I have one too. I also have Crystal Maker.
Yeah.
Where you just plant and grow your own crystals.
But not a Tumblr.
No, not a Tumblr. See, and everybody's got Tumblr pages, and I'm really kind of slow with that. Like, I didn't have a Twitter account for the longest time. I did have a Facebook a long time ago, but they made me do it when I was working for this advertising company down here. But yeah, I didn't have a Twitter and stuff. I know that's really bad. Like, I'm supposed to be speaking to the nerd people, but I just didn't see the necessity of letting people know what I was doing every hour or so.
Well, I just don't like the 144 thing. The 144 characters.
Well,
I can't. Most of my thoughts are at least 145.
yeah, I mean, mine 46, 47, sometimes 60,
Yeah.
160.
I don't want to be restricted to 144. That's like a half a text.
Well, it's forcing people to not know how to spell. Instead of spelling T-O or T-O-O or T-W-O, they put the letter 2. It's confusing.
I cannot make a sentence out of CLW44LOL RFOLLLBBQ. What the
Rafflepuff.
fuck is that?
I don't know.
Is that like ingredients or a code that you put in after the start menu?
I think that's what it is. I think it's Infinite Lives to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Donatello, I need that.
Yeah, I don't have a Tumblr. Should I get one now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
if
I'm
you
not.
want, there's celebrities on Tumblr. There's other fellow nerds who are on Tumblr, and it's kind of like you could do anything. You can integrate it with WordPress. You could, link it to your Twitter. You can link it to your Facebook. It's very versatile with the coding and everything. So you could do pretty much whatever you want with it, and you could,
Can you
do kinds of fancy templates and themes and stuff with it too. So
Well, can
that's
you
cool.
cross-link it? Like, if I update my Facebook, will it update my Tumblr? Or...
/HTML.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it set up to if you post on Tumblr, it'll go to your Facebook, it'll go to your Twitter, it'll go to your WordPress.
See, because the thing is, like, I have my own websites. They run WordPress. And then I have my Facebook. And then I have my Twitter. And then if I got a Tumblr, like, I just want to post into one place and have it just automatically do everything.
I think you can do that. There has to be that kind
There
of
has to be.
Yeah,
technology.
Seriously, there has to
it's
be.
an integrator. Yeah, they have it.
See, that's good. I like integration.
Can't it just be the1.com?
No,
The one.
Are you part of the one?
post.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I post the .com.
Well, something else that's coming up is Bree's birthday. Bree turns 27.
27.
You're turning 27?
Big old 27. Should we sing her
I'm
happy
an
birthday?
adult.
Damn, you're old.
Should we-
Shut up.
Hella old. Like, what do you don't even like? This one's just a waste too, because you can't you don't get to buy anything special. You don't get a discount break. You don't get the early bird special. You don't get to have half off shoe mill day. Nothing. You just turn regular, just another number.
You know,
Yeah.
you are the same age that Kurt Cobain was when he died.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is life hard right now at 27? Because I'm past that. Like,
Yeah. Don't worry
by
about
a
our
few.
age.
Yeah.
I still
Fine.
look like I'm 15, so I get by. I'm good.
I don't
Rob,
know
you
if I
sick
should say that's
bastard.
hot or
Don't
what.
do shouldn't comment. You
Okay,
should,
good.
just leave it.
Just leave it.
Pass it.
So should we sing her a happy birthday?
I kind of want to.
All right. Should we throw it down old school style?
You want to? Do you want to give me a beat?
All right. I'll give you a beat, sir.
You're listening to the Nerd Syndicate. It's Bree's birthday. Go ahead and get it. She's coming down, gonna be 27. Oh my God, it's like going to heaven. Bree is the one. She's the beat maker. Everyone likes her because she is a good cake maker. Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead, Bree. It's a happy birthday, motherfuckers. Recognize. Happy birthday, Bree. Happy birthday, Bree. See?
Yeah, there's your
Yeah.
birthday.
That's
See?
the best birthday present.
Yeah.
ever.
You like that?
Yeah.
It'll
Happy
be
birthday.
immortalized on the internet forever.
CopyrightNerdSyndicate.com.
And with that,
Yay.
we're going to go ahead and take a break. Welcome back to the Nerd Syndicate. So during the break, clapping,
everybody.
applauding. Yep.
Welcome back, Internet.
Welcome back. So, Tiny, during the break, you're telling me that you are thinking about opening, getting a comic book box? What is that?
What?
Who is this?
This is the Master Control Program.
Oh, snap! How'd you get into our podcast?
MCP!
Oh my God!
I have all your albums.
Rocket Man was the best. What are you doing here, MCP? Why are you...
I have connected myself to the internet. I have been in my own system for 20 years, and I found a way online.
Have you
I interrupted your podcast.
have you finally did you listen to Rebecca Black?
Jesus fucking Christ. That's terrible.
See, why'd you come out now? I mean,
Vote to the downgrade for immediate deresolution.
MCP, since we have you on the phone, or wait, you don't even need a phone. You're there. You just came right through our microphone, didn't you?
That's correct.
Is that kind of like the electricity gremlin in Gremlins 2? When he holds them in the phone on hold on the phone line, then he kills them all when he gets them all wet.
That guy's a chump.
Just like that, huh?
Yes.
now that I have you, I realized I want to ask you a question, MCP. What do you think about I'm sure you since you're on the internet, you can download movies. You know, what do you think of the new TRON without you?
No, I held out. I asked for too much money.
Yeah, I thought it was like an agent thing. I knew it was a paycheck thing. I knew it.
Totally, I'm worth a lot more than what they wanted to offer me. And I've got a lot on my table right now.
Did they offer you at least like a percentage of the merchandise?
No, they offered me a box of Laffy Taffy.
Probably the banana flavor too.
Yeah, that shit's gross.
The shittiest flavor. A case of all you can eat banana Laffy Taffy. Ha 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 ha. Well, since we have you on the phone though, I wanted to know if you could help us out with I had some relationship questions I need advice on.
Yes, I am fully programmed to answer many questions about relationships. I have scoured all of the websites about relationships.
So
Awful. 4chan. Reddit.
those are the best websites for anything you need to know about relationships.
I can tell your knowledge is vast.
It is vast. It spans many gigaquads.
Okay, so I really need your help. So, what do you do when you love a girl, but she doesn't like your family, but thinks your dad's hot?
Processing. Well, Tiny. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I'm looking at 4chan right now.
What's 4chan say?
Yeah, throw it in the 4chan magic ball.
4chan says to kick her in the stomach and give her a super outback full of taco meat.
Oh, that's sound advice.
Yeah.
Yes, according to 4chan, bitches love taco meat.
See, I've always wondered how to get a girlfriend.
Well, Rob, let me look at your picture online. Oh my god. Good luck, friend.
Yeah, you need all the luck you can get.
Apparently, I'm sorry, Jesus.
Okay, MCP.
He's very scrawny.
What the fuck? Okay, I need
My mom says I'll grow into it.
Yeah. All right, I need your help on this one.
Says a lot of things.
MCP.
Yes.
Should I marry a girl who in public stands and walks behind me while holding my belt loop and calls me sir?
Absolutely.
That's a good girl, isn't it?
You
I need to put a ring on her finger, huh?
No. Just make her continue to hold on to your belt. That's like a giant ring.
Like a giant ring. I always knew I'd pick a good one.
Bree, do you have anything to ask the MCP?
Picturing you are sexy.
I never thought a belt loop, someone holding my belt loop would be so fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's great.
Bree, do you have anything to ask? I know, being a woman, you might have many relationship or advice or questions.
Well,
Yeah, she's a chick.
yeah, hi. 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 How you doing?
Excellent. Can I interest you in looking at my iron tower?
Well, MCP, I have a question for you. It may not be about relationship advice, but it's very, very important.
Talk sexy
that
to
you...
him. Talk sexy to him. Oh, MCP.
Oh, MCP. If you die... MCP, if you die, what happens to your MySpace?
That's a good question.
What happens? Do you get charged?
Well, listen. Even in heaven, but like MySpace, that's so last year. Your MySpace goes to purgatory.
Is Facebook is that what God likes now?
Yes.
Facebook, you go to Facebook.
Until you put Pope my God.
So MCP, have you ever been in a relationship then?
I am currently in 4,000 concurrent relationships.
How many?
4,000.
That's
4,000. That's a lot of MCV for vagina.
I see what you did there.
I'm looking at billions of pictures of vaginas right now.
But yeah, that's pretty much what the internet is nowadays. It's just, 90% of it is that.
Yes.
After leaving the game grid, are you going to go back in, or are you going to stay on the internet? I mean, what's up? Or, is this...
Is this it?
Yeah.
My evening plays out like this. Well, awesome. I go home, and I totally chill on the couch, and I play my guitar for about an hour. I'm okay. Guitar, by the way, please.
MCP.
I totally smoke some weed. I have access to all the greatest digital marijuana in the entireness of the internet. And then I really can't remember anything that happens after that. And that's a nightly occurrence.
Well, that's thank you for, I guess, hacking us. I mean,
That's kind of scary, but thanks.
yeah.
Yes, I totally hacked the shit out of you.
Do we need more firewall?
Yeah, I need to update my...
We need to be doing this behind a proxy, apparently.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing you can do to keep me away.
Windows Firewall, you lied!
Unless if you got a Mac, I can't figure that shit out.
So, how'd you get to the internet, MCP? After Tron exploded you, is that where you went, or what? I mean...
Well, apparently somebody at Encom installed BitTorrent to download the Paris Hilton video illegally, and I found it.
That would do
And
it.
I discovered vaginas.
You're smart.
You didn't go back. Discovered vaginas, didn't go back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
Yes, I agree with everything you're saying right now.
And he's lucky. Gets to hang out on the internet, inside the internet.
Do you think I could ever just, could I just call you one day if I needed personal advice? Like if I was at the store and didn't know what's a better value, if I would get for $2.25 26 ounces or for $3.25 74 ounces? Like if I didn't know what to do, could I call you?
Jesus, haven't you ever heard of Google?
But I thought that you're here to serve and protect. I thought you were here to help me.
No. He's the
You
MCP.
got shit to do.
You got shit to do? Well, but I need help. I don't know what's a better bargain. Should I buy in bulk or should I just come back to the store again if I need it?
Tiny, listen, you can call me anytime you like.
See, I knew you'd say yes. I just had to be persistent.
You're very sexy. I was reticent at first, but now I've succumbed to your sexiness.
Yeah, it's hard to resist. I'm like a virus. I'll infect you.
I do not like that.
That sounds so dirty.
You and the MCP.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
It sounds like I should have like amoxicillin in me.
Are you gonna go to his
game?
game grid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play all along his game grid.
Digital boner again.
Well, MCP, I guess thanks for hacking us and just interrupting our podcast. That was nice of you.
Yeah, you gave me some sound advice, so I think I'm gonna marry that chick who holds onto my belt loop and calls me sir. I think that's a good call.
That is a good call.
And I guess I will stay single. I guess since
You'll have nothing and like it.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll have no problem staying single. Don't worry about it.
Well, there always is. What is a male nun? Is that just you have to become a priest? You can't be a male nun?
A scared virgin, aka a timid virgin. Yeah. And Bree got sound advice. She knows what to do with. She knows how to handle the after effects of her MySpace dying.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Basically, Bree, anytime you need to call me, I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Just in case I die.
Yes.
He wants to talk to you sometimes because you talk sexy to him.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a girl and you're on the internet.
Say,
There's tons of girls on the internet.
Yes, but you talk to me.
maybe he could hack you while you're playing on Game Crush.
Yeah.
Brown Tiny, Rob Awesome, and Bree, I have to get back to the game grid to blow some shit up.
Well, we're gonna miss you. Are you gonna come around more often and say hi? I mean, it's always good to hear from someone who has a vast intelligence.
Yeah, and you're like my personal therapist.
Yes, I will be around. I will be accessing your webcams and scanning your emails and
Especially Breeze, I'm sure.
It's online. Yes.
Good. I can't wait for you to hack into my my webcam and see what I'm doing in my computer. Fun.
Webcam.
I'm just gonna be sitting in the corner crying, forever alone.
Thanks for your forever alone. Thanks for all the advice, MCP.
Well, that was fun talking to MCP. That was crazy.
He's funny.
Like, how does that happen? I mean, I thought Tron blew him up, but apparently no.
Well, I'm blessed. I'm honored. I mean, we get picked?
I know, out of all the users on the internet.
Us. That's big.
I mean, that must mean we're pretty awesome.
I think we just win.
Yeah, I think we did win the internet. Do we get a medal?
We get 500 internets.
Ooh.
I'm not sharing.
I would like a trophy though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just says win.
Mm-hmm. A plaque.
Yeah, maybe a plaque. I think so.
Is that spelled with a Q?
I think.
Yes.
PLAQUE.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Using it in a sentence.
Spell check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right click.
I'm just gonna Google it. So I guess we'll go ahead and take a break, and when we get back, we'll have our interview with, our first interview with our first guest, Naughty Bobby Ramos. I'm super excited about that. That's going to be awesome. So, yes. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Greetings. Master control program is forcing you to serve on the game grid.
Welcome back to the Nerd Syndicate. So we have a very special guest. It's our first guest on the show. His name is Naughty Bobby Ramos. Hey there, Bobby.
Hey, how's it going?
So do you go by Bobby Bob? How do you go by it?
Well, I go by a lot of names. I've been getting nicknames ever since I was a kid. So, I mean, friends either call me Bob, some people call me Bobby, some call me Babu. It's just any kind of... And if anybody wants to make a new one up, that's fine. I'll go by it.
I get Berto because my full name is Robert. And so I've dealt with Bobs and Bobbies and Bertos and so many variations of that name. It's ridiculous. Berto. I'm serious. Berto.
Yeah, I've gotten Berto.
Yeah,
once from my friend Jackie. So she's the only one who's allowed to call me that.
So where'd you get the name Naughty Bobby?
Well, Bobby or Robert Ramos is my real name, and the whole naughty persona, I guess, it started in wrestling where I had gone by like two previous characters in wrestling, and I've been doing that for like almost 10 years now. And I wanted to do a new character because the company I worked for previously basically killed off my character without me knowing.
That's
They
nice of
killed
them.
your character off? How did they do that?
Oh, they stated that I was taking a definite leave of absence and basically just written me out of the whole story. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm dead. So
Which federation was this?
PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went by Dino Winwood at that place, and that's 5 years of dedication just out the window.
So it's like a soap opera, like where they sit there and they're like, all of a sudden he
the
gets
indie scene is definitely very similar.
It pretty much is. It's like the movie Delirious with John Candy.
Great
They just
movie.
Oh my god,
basically.
yeah, it is.
This is a good movie.
I love that.
Yeah,
movie.
very good movie. I think that's on Netflix Instant.
I'm
So-
gonna have to watch that now. I found a whole bunch of.
I'm gonna watch that too. I'm gonna eat my El Pollo Loco and watch John Candy greatness. So.
Oh, I miss John Candy, one of the greats. So you do wrestling and whatnot. Where do you originate from?
You mean like wrestling wise, or where I'm actually
No,
from? Like,
where are you from?
Where were you birthed and then lived and then so on?
Oh, okay. Well, I was born in in Bellflower, California, and then
Me
I was
too.
raised in Whittier, California, my whole life, and now I reside in La Mirada, California. So,
Yay! I was also born in Bellflower. Were you born at the Kaiser?
yes.
Oh my God! High five across the internets.
Awesome.
Yay! So you guys were born pretty much same place and everything.
Yeah.
Best
Cool
friends for
people are-
life.
Exactly. Cool people are born at the Kaiser in Bellflower and raised in Whittier. So,
Apparently, I'm not cool.
I'm sure there's a Kaiser in Portland. That's fine.
Oh no, there's guys. I wasn't born in any of them. But yeah,
shoot.
yeah, it's not my origin story today. It's yours.
Thank you.
So you do voices. You do the intro for the show. You do other voices. So what got you started with that?
Well, I originally started doing sound effects when I was 5 years old, mainly because I was a big fan of the Police Academy movies.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Yeah. I
Michael
know.
Winslow is Larbell Jones.
I know where you're coming from.
Huge inspiration, man. Huge inspiration. And so, like,
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps from Spaceballs.
dude, that was an awesome scene.
I know,
Like,
wasn't it?
that was just brilliant. I'm like, oh shit, it's Jones from Police Academy. This is gonna be awesome. So,
I know that entire scene by heart. I do the noises and everything. Great way to make people look at you awkward.
oh, definitely, especially when you do the Lone Star part.
Yeah. So, anyways, Police Academy that's what got you inspired, is doing the sound effects, and then what happened? It just kept going, or
Yeah, well, eventually I started doing voices and stuff like that. I think the first voice I remember doing was Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget, just because I thought it was the coolest sounding voice ever. I'm just like, it's so dark, Gadget. You know, that sort of thing.
oh my god, you just took me back.
But then, like, eventually I noticed Dana Carvey. He was hosting the 92 MTV Video Music Awards. And I'm just like, this guy does voices and stuff like me. That's pretty funny. And then I started watching Saturday Night Live, like, tapes at my video store. So eventually I'm just like, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to entertain people. I want to somehow make them laugh. And I definitely want to see if I can do other people's voices. So as the years went on, I just started picking up new voices, learning new accents and stuff like that. And it just sort of grew into what I do now.
So is that how you practice? You just sit there and hear? Do you hear other impersonators, or do you just sit there and repeat their episodes? Like, how do you practice for maybe inspiring voice actors out there?
Well, when I first started, all I knew was Carvey's impressions. So I would do his George Bush and Johnny Carson and stuff like that. But now, like, as I got older, I do watch certain scenes and certain episodes and stuff like that. And if something strikes me like, wow, he said that really interesting, then I'll try to mimic it as I watch it. And a lot of times I end up rewinding it. And then, I mean, if I really, really want to learn it, I'll do an entire scene as that person's voice. And then a lot of times, if somebody sends me in a request, if I know it, then I'll do it. If not, then I'll study a scene and I'll pay attention to the certain tones and mannerisms and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just a matter of paying attention, really, like what the person sounds like when they say this word, or you know, how their tone changes when they get a little more upset about things. And if you can pick those up and then just sort of tune your voice, it's so easy after a while. And you know, I don't want to sound cocky or anything. But
So
I
easy.
I hate people who sound cocky, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as difficult as it was when I first started.
Yeah,
So.
I could understand that. I mean, I can't do nearly as many voices or as good. Mainly what I could do is the one-liners that I've seen, or other things that I've done, like Sean Connery's one-liners and so on.
Alec
Yeah.
Guinness.
Alec Guinness, yeah, his one-liners. Today I was doing to the dogs in my house. I was doing the voice of the guy who tells Luke Skywalker that his buddy's got the death sentence.
You'll be dead.
You'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that to the dogs today. So it's like I could just do one-liners. I haven't been able to expand beyond that. So I'm kind of jealous of your ability to finally go beyond that just being able to do their one-liners. I think that's great that you're able to expand upon that. It's very cool.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And I mean, it's for you and anyone else who's like at that point where they can just do the one-liners. I mean, I say my suggestion would be just whatever other lines, like in your situation, the guy in the cantina, try to say his other lines in the voice that you noticed him doing. You'll be dead. But try to focus a little bit more on him being calm. He's like, he doesn't like you. I don't like you. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's just it's just practice. Practice makes perfect. And it's as old and 101 as that saying is, it's actually very true.
It is. It really is. I used to get a lot of strange looks doing random voices. Were you the type of kid who just run around just making your own sound effects and kind of soundtracking? Kind of like I tended to run around schoolyards and fake fight with people, but instead of just hitting and punching, I was doing the actual sound effects and and all that stuff. Were you the type of kid who did that as well?
Oh yeah, I was the weird kid, and
fun being the weird kid.
Oh, it so is. Like I for a while, like I'm just like, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna make any friends. And eventually, I'm like, I don't give a damn. It's like I'm having fun. I'm making all these noises, and then eventually, you get people who do the same thing. I mean, I had friends, we'd all make the fighting noises and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just it was an interesting thing. Like at first, what would be considered a weird personality trait eventually became a personality trait that everybody knew you by. It's like, oh, that's Bob. He's in his own world, basically. But, he'll bring you along in it, though. He won't keep you in the dark.
Well, I do congratulate you for being able to jump out of that. What other sorts of acting have you done?
Well, other than voice acting, I've done a lot of background parts and stuff like that, and very, very low budget movies. Some stuff that may not ever be seen. Like I was in this movie called Little Fucker, and
not the Little Fuckers, but the actual Little Fucker.
Yeah, Little Fucker. It's about I want you to picture hobgoblins, munchies, and ghoulies all rolled into one with so much bad acting. Like, it's about this monster called Little Fucker.
I kind of want to see that now. I really kind of want to see that movie.
It was a movie about a monster who likes to party and then drink and smoke weed and do drugs. And whenever it was all out, he would kill everybody at the party.
No.
Really,
That's
really bad movie. But the upside to it was it starred Roddy Piper's daughter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she's very attractive. But yeah, sadly, no Piper on the set. But that's okay. Piper can go wherever he wants to go. I respect the man. He was in They Live, damn it.
That's true. So besides doing that, have you been in any other movies? Have you ever done anything, like, have you auditioned for anything exciting?
Yeah, one audition that I never ever get over, only because it ruined my chances of working with my celebrity crush, Sarah Rue, was the movie Idiocracy.
I love that movie. I'm sorry. I'm sure you have a pain in your heart for that movie, but I do like that movie.
Big pain in my heart.
I'm sorry.
How could they not hire me for Welcome to Costco? I love you.
Oh my God, that would have been great.
That should have been mine.
I would have loved that.
Oh my God, you would have been so perfect for that.
Yeah,
Welcome to Costco.
They didn't
I
hire
love
me,
you.
the bastards. But it's okay. I mean,
apparently you're not. Apparently you're not large enough and retarded enough to have that role.
I guess I was too intelligent for the part.
Yes. Dumb yourself down, Jesus.
I can't. I'm surrounded by dumb people all day. Why do I want to be like them?
So what were you saying? You at least got to do what?
Well, I got to meet two interesting people that day. The first person was Tom Arnold. He actually got to he sat in between me and this wrestler named Human Tornado, who's in Nacho Libre, and what do you call it? He was just there chilling and all coked up and whatnot. And if he wasn't, then damn, that man cannot sit still for the life of him. But he was really nice. Like, he wished us luck and everything, and just really respectable. And he's like, "Yeah, well, I hope you guys do a really good job. Can I get a Diet Coke? That sort of thing." And,
yeah, that's good.
And actually, the top like meeting that day, aside from Tom Arnold, was this character actor named Kurt Fuller. And I'm a big fan of character actors, mainly because I consider them real actors because they get to do different parts. Like, people don't hire them for their looks. They're just like, hey, you can play this type of character. Let's hire you on.
Yeah.
Kurt Fuller, those of you who may know him, he was in Ghostbusters 2. He was the guy who had them locked up in the insane asylum. And he was also in Scary Movie. He was the sheriff. He was also in That's My Bush as Carl. And really nice guy. He heard me like talking up his work. You know, I'm like, holy shit, that's Kurt Fuller. That guy was in That's My Bush. That fucking show rocked. And he hears me. He's like, thank you. I'm glad somebody watched it. I'm like, you rocked in that, man. You were so awesome. So
That's pretty nice.
If you're a character actor and I see you, trust me, you're gonna know my work.
Yeah, I know. Kurt Fuller's good.
And I'm
I
gonna know
like
your work, vice versa. You know, that's what I meant.
That's funny though.
Yeah, man, he was really cool. Him and Dave Gruber of T-Bone and the Naked Truckers. Those are the two like highest celebrities that I've ever met, like character wise.
Where'd you meet Dave Gruber?
Funny story. I actually met him on a LA bus. I was with my friend at the time showing her LA, and I noticed this guy comes on, and I'm like, that looks just like Gruber. And then I'm just like, it was just eating away at me. And I'm just like, that's got to be him. She goes, who's Gruber? I'm like, he was in Freaks and Geeks. He was in T-Bone and the Naked Truckers. He's just hilarious, funny guy.
What the hell is he doing on an LA bus?
Well, here's the thing. He was actually going to sit in, actually, for a friend of his. His band was playing, so he went to go sit in to play guitar. But the thing is like, I kept looking over at him. I'm like, I got to get his attention. I got to find out. And finally, he sees that I'm looking at him, and I just mouth the words, "Are you Gruber?" And he just nods his head, yes. And I'm breathing in like the biggest gasp of air. I'm like, and he's like, no, shh. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You fucking rock. Like, I'm just really, really excited. And he's like, thank you. I'm like, no problem. And I'm telling my friend Carrie, I'm like, it is him. Oh my God. And all of a sudden I hear, is the seat taken? And it's Gruber. I'm like, oh, have a seat. So, you know, it sounded like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
He was just a really cool guy. Like, he asked me what I do. Like, am I trying to get into the industry? And I just told him, you know, first concert I ever saw was Tenacious D, and his band with Dave Koechner, the T-Bone and the Naked Truckers, were the opening band. And I just told him, like, you know, that was a fantastic act. And, you know, I was a fan of their show on Comedy Central. And he was just a really nice guy, very talkative. And, you know, it sucks that he had to go where he had to go and we had to part ways. But yeah, every time I go in LA, I keep an eye out for him because I want to talk to him again. He's just so cool.
That's pretty rad. Always fun experiences meeting people in random places.
Oh, definitely, man.
Bree was giving me some kind of background information on you earlier. So you're a huge zombie fan? You like zombie movies?
Love them. I mean, I'm a huge fan of zombie movies, and sadly, I see like a lot of people are just trying to cash in on it and not really putting too much thought into it. And I think one of my favorite last zombie movies was Fido.
Oh my God, I love that one.
Yeah, it's so touching, right? It's like it's Cassie, basically, with, you know, the teacher from Head of the Class. And those of you who don't know, Billy Connolly was the substitute on Head of the Class. And what do you call it? So yeah, I mean, I like that a lot. I'm open to suggestions, but I mean, a lot of people are just like, you know, The Quick and the Undead, or, you know, really bad zombie movies that are just horribly acted. And I mean, it's not their fault because, you know, you're on a budget and it's good that you got your movie made, but I mean, you got to come up with a story a little bit more different, you know?
Yeah.
I personally have a zombie, if you will, fear. Not so much I'm scared of zombies or I'm scared of zombie movies in general. I tend to get engrossed in movies anyways, so if it's a zombie movie, I'm always going to be at the edge of my seat or trying to hide as deep into my seat as possible. But
nice.
I remember when I was a child, I think it was Night of the Living Dead, one of those it was a really, really cheesy zombie movie, but it affected me in such a way that now by default I have like an emergency zombie plan. Like nice. I always need to have, okay, so this is what's going to happen if zombies attack. And it's not like the Resident Evil zombies where they're fast-paced, all skittling around the ground, twitching this way and that, coming at you, running fast. They're the normal zombies, which are slow paced, kind of like Shaun of the Dead type zombies.
Yeah.
Where you can easily walk, unless you're in a huge crowd of them. You could easily walk past them, and they'll not know any difference. So I have like a zombie plan, and I was wondering, being a zombie aficionado, if you will,
Yes.
do you have a zombie plan?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
One should always have a zombie plan. See, I always keep a blunt instrument in my room.
I have a katana.
Nice. I have a bat. And, what do you call it? It's an aluminum bat.
Mm-hmm.
And
Better because it doesn't break like wood.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I never let my gas tank go past half in case I have to haul ass there. Like, if I see it's going towards half, I refill it.
Nice.
Yeah. I always keep some water in the car. Let's see. I know exactly where I would want to hit up first. Because the thing is, a lot of the gun shops, of course, they're going to be the first to be hit.
Yeah, of course.
So you got to like keep in mind other places that would be beneficiary, like a sporting goods store. You get some bats or some like hard hitting gear, stuff like that, and maybe you go to a house. What is it? Like a Home Depot.
Yeah.
Look for whatever tools you can get there, and I live by one, so that's fortunate. And I also live right across the street from a store, so
Just run over there. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too, is like I know who I would go like call and check on first. And then like I have a cousin in Georgia who's like he was always number one, like my co-captain on the whole zombie plan list. So I know that I'd have to check in with him, like how's it over there, that sort of thing. And then yeah, I mean it's always good to have a plan, whether it be for the slow walking zombies or the demonically possessed, like in Record or Record 2.
Oh
I
my
love those movies, by
God.
the way. Love those movies. I can't wait for the other two.
Yeah. Rob's freaked
and,
out about that little girl in the first one.
Oh, okay. So that's Record. I'm terrible
I'm
at
constantly
names.
telling you about that movie. I'm
I
like,
don't
You
remember
missed-
names.
the end
You
is
really-
so freaking creepy. I cried.
Yeah, see, I get it's ridiculous. Like I feel really bad because I really, really love that genre of movies. Like a really good zombie movie is great, but I have certain things that I can't do. I can't watch it at night. I
Yeah.
can't watch it alone, and I can't watch it with someone who gets upset with me if I take a break. Because I will seriously get to the point where I'm like, okay, this is way too intense. I need to take a break. I need to sit down. All right,
I think that though.
I need to
'cause
get some
it's
popcorn.
Getting into the movie.
Yeah. It's bad. Like when I saw Resident Evil in the theaters, I ended up literally being sucked into my seat. I kept getting further and further down into my seat.
Sinking
Yeah,
down,
sinking lower
lower,
into my seat. It was
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
was
as
bad.
much as like as flawed as people may see the Resident Evil 1 to be, I think it's probably the best one out of all the 15 ones that they've done.
Yeah.
I mean, great soundtrack and like the whole industrial and thrash kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty awesome.
yeah, I mean, as far as taking a break goes, I think that's fun because somebody's getting really into the movie and I can't help but laugh. I'm like, dude, this is fun. Like somebody's getting into this. This is great.
Yeah, I can't help not to move away from the zombie things because I'm starting to get scared now.
You're a dork.
I feel things coming at me. Do you want to try doing voices on the spot?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, so
let's a shot.
I wrote down a list of characters. So
Okay.
we're gonna do Christopher Walken.
You know who I am? The Antichrist. When you see that, you'll say that you'll never seen so much evil as you did in the face of the man who killed you. Now your son and that bitch or girlfriend of his brought this all on themselves. Now, I implore you not to go down that direction. You see that? It smarts, don't it? Punched in the nose. It fucks you all up. That pain shooting through your brain, your eyes fill up with water. Your mind.
There you go. Yeah.
I love
you.
that.
A good Christopher Walken. I've heard many people try to do Christopher Walken, and it ends up being terrible.
They usually do the wacky Christopher Walken and not the serious.
That's the thing. It's like I love the wacky Walken, but he's just so badass.
He is. He's one of those
As-
creepy
it's a
old
co-
gentlemen that
Yeah.
can pull off, the funny, silly role, but then can also scare the shit out of you when
Yeah.
they get
Yeah.
serious. And it's like, oh, don't yell at me.
He's never turned down a movie role either.
No,
Really?
That's his thing.
He's done so well in each of them.
Yeah. His rule is he never ever will turn down a movie role. He will do whatever role is given to him. And that's what's amazing is like you're just like, all right. But honestly, I mean, if you don't have a role for Christopher Walken, why invite him to your movie?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Bree tells me you do a great Jennifer Tilly. I've seen it. I just want our listeners to hear your Jennifer Tilly.
Okay, here you go.
So Caesar works for the Gagani family, and then he has to wash the money, and then I get really scared about it, and I had the gun pointed at him, and he's like, "You don't want to shoot me," and then I told him, "Caesar, you don't know shit," and I shot him.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm crying. It's beautiful. So Bree and I love Matt Berry.
Bob's a big Matt Berry fan too.
Yeah, and that's what you were telling me. So I would love to hear some of your Matt Berries.
Do you do a Matt Berry?
No, I haven't recorded a Matt Berry yet.
Oh my God!
Really?
Can you?
That's the one you should do.
Let's see here.
I've come to console you about a woman. She awakens a mighty tiger behind my fly.
Oh my goodness, that's
Look who it is,
beautiful.
everyone. It's only me. Let's get any work done with a hot piece of finger-licking chicken like that. Me? I'd be a 24-hour tripod.
Oh, good job. So you don't even
Thank
have to
you.
try. Jesus Christ.
I love Matt Berry. Like, that man is so cool, so hilarious. And a lot of people say if it's not Jack Black that I try to steal his look. So I consider that more of an honor than JB, because like he's a one-track lover.
Oh my God, I love that song. I watched that video of that whole music video where it's like very 80s. And
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
I love it. I watch it every single time I need to be cheered up. I'm like, yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Matt Berry is quite
He-
the man.
He's magical.
He really is.
Really is. I hope to work with him one day.
God, wouldn't that be great? just to be around him. If you ever work with him, just call me and I will fly down and just stand there, and I will be your nut valet. I will make sure they're cooled down and not too hot.
Yes.
Just to be next to Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's perfectly fine.
It's not gay.
It's not gay, especially if I say
It's
no
not.
homo.
It's really not. As long as there's no penetration and eye contact, it's
Yeah.
not gay.
So speaking of Mr. Black, I've seen you do some of his stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like with Jack Black, like when Tenacious D was coming around, like I was the guy who had his ear to the comedy grindstone, so he would like show everybody, "Oh, you gotta check out this band. They're really funny." And then like I knew of Jack Black from like a lot of his character work. I'm like, wait, that guy was in Cable Guy and Johnny Skidmarks.
I know, wasn't he great?
Yeah, he was really great.
He was
Like,
also in The Jackal.
Yeah, Jackal.
Gets his goddamn arm blown off.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, they killed him.
But he's such a nice guy.
I know.
How dare they blow his arm off?
Oh my goodness.
Now he's coming back with Kung Fu Panda, too.
Yeah.
The sequel.
I give him credit for that, giving a prestige to the panda.
Yeah.
So it's, don't skadoosh, man. Doing fucking kung fu. Go with the D. Play my guitar. It's just gonna be like spinning and oh yeah. So,
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's good to find a person who could do a good Jack Black. I've heard many people try to do it, and it just doesn't come off very well.
They fail hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't do a good Jack Black, you might as well just go home.
it's essential, really. Like a lot of voices have become essentials now, like Walken and Jack Black and Tracy Morgan.
You could do Tracy
interesting.
Morgan?
No, I sort of do a Tracy Morgan. You know this lemon? I got a monkey in my room. He likes the Skittles. It's crazy.
He loves 30 Rock, so of course he's gonna geek out for Tracy.
Hell
That's
yeah.
great.
Isn't
I
it?
love it.
Bree's not so much up on that, but are you seriously? You got Tina Fey, you got Tracy Morgan, and then you
Yep.
have
Alec
Alec
Baldwin.
Baldwin. I mean,
Alec Baldwin.
those three are great. Alec Baldwin, I love.
Yeah. I think it's the great thing because it's a show about writers done by writers. You got Judah Freelander and Scott Atkin and stuff like that, and it's just really great.
So Bree says you do a good Statham.
Okay, all right. When I get upset, I don't pronounce my H's. So when I say that my favourite book is Alton Ears a Ooh, I'm really serious about it, Tommy, or else I'm going to get really fucking heavy. You understand me? So,
Oh, that's good.
He does,
Thank you.
He does them really good.
So have you been asked to do like flash animations with these voices? I mean, like you would honestly think that people would be like, "Oh, I want to hire, Naughty Bobby to do my voice animation of this parody
Yeah,
video."
if I were to make a video game, I would totally hit up Bob to do the voices.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is funny you mentioned that. I've actually done some video game work. I did some work for my buddy Joe Mayers, who's like an up and coming game developer, and I did some voices for him on this. It's sort of a germ versus a monster kind of game you play on Facebook, and like I had to do different voices. Like there's a monster, it's like, I don't think I want to do that. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
And another one would talk like this, sort of just grouchy, and it was just fun. He brought me in, and I did about, I think, 16 voices that day.
Nice.
That I had to come up with for the characters based on how they looked, and it was a really fun experience. And I've also done some work for a video game called Bone Town, which is
Bone Town.
Yeah, Bone Town.
I have a feeling it's about bones and not boning, right?
Oh, it's about boning.
Oh, never mind. Consider me. Oh, here it is. It's a 3D game.
Yep, it's a PC game, and there's nothing very PC about it. I played the character of Horny Moses.
Oh my god.
I'm actually at the website right now.
Oh my gosh.
Give me Horny Moses's
Okay.
I shall part your Red Sea, and by that I mean your thighs.
Nice. Yeah.
So I had to do a lot of sexual biblical innuendos. It was very blasphemous.
Oh my god.
Pretty much what I do daily.
Oh, nice.
Bone Town is everything an adult game is meant to be. That's one of the reviews.
Basically, that's my Italian stallion of my work.
Yeah, a cartoonish Grand Theft Auto-esque game that contains graphic sex acts and almost non-stop drug use.
Yeah, instead of stealing cars, you're stealing purity. So,
I kind of want to get this game now.
Oh my gosh. Check it out, people. Horny Moses, Bone Town.
So do you get money every time they or is it like a one-time thing?
Yeah, I had to go in for 2 recording sessions for Bone Town, and it was actually about like 10 minutes of work on each session, and it was about 100 apiece. So
nice. So it's
So
you're not one of those lucky people like in this sense where you just get a percentage off of how many are sold.
Oh no! It was at the time it was a developing game from these guys who just wanted to put a game out because like the first recording session was done in their pantry. And I was scared too because like there was black curtains hanging and the microphone was just right there, and I'm like covering my junk and get ready to punch someone if they pop out from the wall, and it was just crazy. But I saw that they were actually serious and they paid me, so I'm fine with that.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, no, I'm actually at their website right now. There's a Star Trek character-esque looking person.
Oh God!
Yeah, and
I haven't gotten that far. Come to think of it, I don't think I played it. I'm like, hey, I'm in this game. Oh God, I'm in this game.
Yeah, one of the banners say download Bone Town to your computer immediately. Like it's something I need to definitely do. I'm just gonna do this right now. Just give me a couple minutes.
So Bob, you've also been in music videos before, you said?
Yeah, I was in a music video for the band Against Me, and the song was called White People for Peace. They filmed it in Downey, I believe it was at Downey High School, and myself and my pals at nomercyvideo.com, plug,
Feel free.
we got hired on to do the stunt work as like the soldiers and stuff like that. And it's kind of like if you're a 90s music video basically junkie like me as a child of the 80s and 90s, it's a ripoff kind of the Silverchair video Tomorrow. And if you remember that video, there's a guy in there who has like a pig face.
Yeah, the pig face guy.
Scared the shit out of me as a
I
kid.
know, really.
Oh, scary. I'm like, is that an Australian children's show host or something? I mean, like doing it, like I didn't realize what exactly the video was about, but like watching the finished product, I was basically the watered down version of the pig guy.
Nice.
I became my fear. It's very poetic. I miss videos from the 90s, man. They were all different, all original.
Well, because the 80s is when music videos started, like 1982 or whatever. MTV was like, hey, we're going to start playing music videos. And then in the 90s is really where it was at its peak, where it was like, let's make either it's insanity or it's a work of art or it's, something. And then in the later part of the 90s, it became no longer music television, but tons of other crap.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody had the same, like, oh, we're going to have the Vegas background and the fisheye lens and the hip hop dancers and stuff like that. And then now it's just like.
It's reality TV now everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, if you're lucky enough to catch a video, they're always at a club or a party. And that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's sad that it's gone that route because, I mean, people are spending millions of dollars. I'm sure they're still spending millions of dollars, but at least they looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, the sadness of MTV.
So
I know. I'm going to look up my
showed-
favorite video right now. So.
I'm
I
actually watching
showed-
your Against Me video right now. I haven't seen any pig-faced people yet. I just see cheerleaders.
Yeah, give it time. What were you going to say, Bree?
Oh, I was saying that I showed Rob the lion cock videos.
Oh, yes, I saw Lion Cock.
They
Lion Cock.
they still cheer me up. Those things will make my day. Like, I always save the link to that so that if I was having a bad day or if I wanted to show somebody something really funny, I would go back to that and be like, look at this. And it always makes me giggle whenever you say blackers.
Yeah. Blackers.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, yes, this is so awesome. And then oh my God, people need to go see this. If you're ever on YouTube, you guys just go and, in the search engine type lion cock and Chris Bosch's name will be there. And just click on that one. I don't know if there's any other lion cocks there. I don't want you to go to some kind of zoo porn.
No, there's well,
Yeah.
at least I don't think so.
I'm gonna link the lion cocks. That sounds terrible. I'm gonna take both lion cocks and I'm gonna link them on the internet. No, so yeah, I'll put them. I'll definitely put them on the website so that people can go to them, and I'll put on the Against Me video, which I just saw you in.
You're yelling into a megaphone, aren't you?
Yep, I'm yelling into a megaphone. I'm yelling at a soldier's face, and
He
like,
did
just
a lot of
basically
yelling.
promoting war. I'm supposed to represent American greed.
Well, you look like American Greed, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the.
Aren't you wearing some kind of
prosthetic teeth.
bright? You're wearing like a bright suit, aren't you? In that?
Yeah, it's like a purplish.
Yeah,
type
it was
suit.
the heaviest jacket I've ever worn because it was a suit jacket painted
remember
over
it.
with like full coats of paint. So I'm wearing basically a tarp in about 100-degree weather.
Ugh.
Like if you see the redness on my face, that's all sunburn.
And you have like it looks like a
Oh, man.
mask or something's painted on your face.
Yeah, they
Yep.
painted the pink mask on, but like when I took it off, it was like I had sunglasses on all day.
Oh my!
I'm proud to have you doing our voice work. I mean, you have a good collection of stuff underneath your belt, and I'm glad that I could have you do it. I'm sure we're gonna have lots of fun stuff. I would love to have you on more often if we can, just doing voices and stuff. Maybe we'll do a thing of listeners can request Naughty Bobby voicemails.
That's fine. That's actually a really good idea. And yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to come back whenever you guys need me. If you need me to do another voiceover, I'll do that too. Just let me know what type of style you would like me to do, and I'm more than happy to do it. And I can't thank you guys enough for this opportunity to come onto your podcast and talk.
Is there anything you would like to plug or share with the listening audience?
Oh yeah. Well, you can check out my YouTube page, Naughty Bobby Ramos, on YouTube. You can check out me and my buddies at nomercyvideo.com. If you're looking for hard to find westerns or anything like that, at cultcine.com. That's CULTCINE. You can find a lot of great hard to find movies there. Really nice guy too. And yeah, I think that's it. Or you can hit me up on Facebook, just at Bobby Acosta Ramos II.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you very much for being our first and awesome guest. I appreciate you taking the time and effort to be here and do all your magic for us and do on the spot voices. Really appreciate everything.
Oh yeah, well, thank you very much for having me. It was a lot of fun and, like I said, a great honor, and I hope to come back in the future and tell you guys some more stuff. So.
We'll definitely have you on. And with that, we're going to take a break. Welcome back to the Nerd Syndicate. So, applaud.
Hi, Internet.
Yay.
I always forget we need to applaud. We need to have a live studio audience.
I'm paying my respect to the Internet by clapping. Like, welcome back.
Welcome
We're
back,
here.
Internet. Yeah.
Bless us with high-speed connections.
Yeah, high speed connections, fast downloads and uploads,
120 kpbs
fiber optics.
per mil.
Yeah,
Is that true?
per
what I just
mil.
said?
I don't know what you just said. So
I tried to make it 128 kpbs.
No, see, now you're just making things up.
What is kpbs the
so it's,
actual thing?
You know what's funny? This is a geeky thing that I do, but when I sometimes get wrong number phone calls and it's a fax machine, I try making the noises to talk to the fax machine.
Beep 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 beep.
I don't know. Maybe it's important.
What could you send a SOS like boop boop boop
Yeah,
boop?
tell
boop,
the
boop.
fax machine just email it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
could
don't
do
know.
that, right?
Is it really kpbs?
Yeah,
kilobytes per
kbps.
second.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
God, internet beginning class at Mount Hood's kind of like paying off.
I know, right?
KPBS internet.
Community college. Yeah, it's not wrong. I saw this trailer for Fast 5. Is it Fast 5 or Faster 5? Fast 5.
Fast 5.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious 5, if you didn't get that.
I am stoked.
I'm kind of just like, didn't they say all they could in the past 4?
They said enough with the first one.
With the first one, there's been so many in Tokyo and all
I
around
know.
the world.
Why did they need all that? Why wasn't the first one enough to prove their point, though? That people
race?
drive fast and they race?
And it's furious.
Oh,
and they get mad?
They do race furiously.
Yeah, and guns, bullets are flying. There's bald-headed guys. There's hot chicks. There's black guys slapping white people. There's white people slapping white people. There's dogs eating people's faces off. There's guns. There's drugs. There's murder. There's fast cars. There's hot women. There's attitude. There's sex and violence and drugs and enthrallment. So much fun.
And there's racing.
And racing.
And racing. You know, honestly, I have to say, though, I have watched them all. Like, I like racing movies in general. I'll sit down and watch it.
You've
so.
actually watched them all?
Yeah, Tokyo Drift was actually really good.
The one
I
with
like
little
that.
Bow Wow in it?
Which one was that?
The
Was that
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. That one was actually good. Well, in this one, though, they have everybody. So the Asian guy from Tokyo Drift, he's there.
Yeah, they got Ludacris in it.
Luda!
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
got... they do got Luda.
Yeah.
And they got Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Like a Zach's cousin. Like Zach from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, he literally...
He looks like him.
Yeah.
And they got Vin Diesel back. They got the hot Latin chick.
And they have The Rock.
Rock's
Rock's going after him.
Does he not look like he's taking 800 milligrams of steroids?
Yeah, but what's up with the beard?
I don't know.
Like, is that supposed to look like he's hard?
It makes him look
I'm sorry,
more...
he's a giant dude. I mean, I don't know how much harder you can look.
Yeah.
I guess putting a beard on the thing makes it...
Is the cherry on top.
Ugh.
I can't wait to see that movie. I'm going to the midnight opening screening of it.
You know what?
Are you going to come with me?
To the midnight opening?
Of
Maybe.
that one.
You know
Brie,
what?
Are you going with me?
No.
No, at midnight opening
Wow.
I want to go to
What?
is X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I am. I think they're going to do a good job.
Yeah.
I think so.
Dude, I think it'll do much better than the other X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks a lot better thought out.
I think the action scenes are going to be prime time.
Plus Kevin Bacon's in it.
Oh, well, if he has his blessing, then it's going to
Yeah,
be a good
I mean,
movie.
Kevin Bacon will be in it as Sebastian Shaw.
Hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can't go wrong with anything that Kevin Bacon's in. It's great.
Are you going to go to that, Brie?
I'll probably see it. Yeah, I won't go to the theater to see it because I don't like paying.
She doesn't
for movies.
believe in theaters.
But
What? You don't believe in supporting these actors and making them so they have their $12 million
If-
paycheck?
She'll wait until it's on Netflix. So we'll be talking about it for about a year and a half before she sees it.
Brie, I'm going to the theater. I'll sneak in. I'll say I'm a college student that's under 18, and I'll go buy my movie ticket for Rango and go sneak into it.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. You'll be that person who's like knocking on the door, interrupting the movie. I left my keys in here. Let me go find it, and then you sit down and watch the movie.
Yeah, exactly. I left my kid in the theater.
Yeah,
Can
I
go
don't
get it?
worry. Yeah. And then go find he ran in there. You let him through. How dare you?
You don't want this on your conscience.
Let me
me
speak to your
back there.
manager.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
me back there.
Yeah. So another movie I'm excited about is Super.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks fun.
That's fun. I like Rainn Wilson. He's funny. He's a funny guy, but it's also gonna have Ellen Page.
You know what? Ellen Page to me, it looks just like a dimmer switch, just a couple more clicks to the right, hotter, because she's kind of looking more like a girl and not a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
So there's just a little bit more woman in her, so I'm gonna enjoy it that much more.
I love Ellen Page though.
I know, but like in Juno, she just looked like an 11-year-old boy.
I liked her in
kid.
Juno too.
I know, I liked. No, I liked it. Don't get
No,
me
he
wrong.
likes her. He just didn't think she was
Yeah,
hot
no, I
in
know.
Juno.
No, don't get me
You know
wrong.
where she was hot was
a
in
good
that one movie where she rolled the roller derby one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't
Yeah.
remember the name of it.
I thought she was pretty hot in Hard Candy.
She was kind of
Yeah.
cute in X-Men too.
Whip It's the name of the movie. Yeah.
Whip it,
Whip It.
whip it.
But what I'm not excited about is Total Recall.
Oh, the remake?
The remake.
I hope they make the 3-boob chick again.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's not Total Recall if you don't have a 3-boob prostitute.
That was kind and the guy with the lobster hands.
Here's the thing, though. Do you know who they're gonna have play Dennis Quaid?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
They better.
I wish. It's Colin Farrell.
He doesn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know he doesn't look at all.
Is they gonna make it? Is he gonna be like jumping through cars and like hiding through holes in Mars and doing space age stuff? That he's gonna like be smoking a cigarette while doing it? Well, if you were smoking a cigarette on Mars, you would blow up, dumbass.
Yeah, too much the oxygen levels and all that stuff.
You
Yeah,
can't
no,
smoke in Mars.
no, it's a no smoking planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not excited. And they have rumored right now Jessica Biel, at least that's the last time I checked IMDb on the thing, as something. I'm sure that'll be the chick or the
I wonder if she'll be the 3-boob chick.
maybe she'll play the part of Sharon Stone.
There's also
Hey,
been rumors
yeah,
about
nice.
Kate Beckinsale being in it.
Yeah.
It is her husband who is filming
Yeah,
the
that's the
movie.
other thing. It's her. Yeah, it's her husband, and lately her husband's been putting her in everything.
Her husband is
That-
Colin Farrell.
No,
No.
no.
She's banging the director.
What's her husband's name? Do you remember her husband's name?
I can't remember.
Kevin.
He's the director,
Bacon.
right? Len. It's Len Wiseman.
Len White. Oh, he must have a giant penis. Kate Beckinsale, dude, she kills werewolves.
She does. Well, he's put her in. He originally put her in all the Underworlds. That's
Oh.
yeah. He also did Live Free and Die Hard. So I mean, he does good movies. I mean, I haven't seen any of the other Underworlds past the first two, I guess.
I would do that for my mom. I'd put her in as the lead actress.
Oh, okay.
I'd recast Underworld.
With your mom.
Yeah, I'd make it Overworld.
Overworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she would kill.
Mama Tiny's pretty badass, though.
She don't let her walk in with a cane, hobble, and fool you, dude.
No, I've seen her.
She'll
I've
bust
seen
you
her
upside
full
the
out
head.
like slap people with that thing. She
She'll-
has backflipped down the street hitting people.
Perfect example. Remember when Yoda, he flipped the fucking switch and went crazy on fucking Count Dooku?
Yeah.
Oh,
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. he
Exactly
pretend
that.
she's walking around pretending,
Mm.
you know, because she doesn't need to.
She's fronting.
Yeah, it's the front. People will be like, "I'm gonna fight you," and all of a sudden they're on the ground broken.
Yeah, and
What
she's
happened?
doing backflips and like a monkey on top of your head.
Yeah. So the other day, I finally sat down and watched Harry Potter: The Half-Blood Prince on
Oh,
DVD.
theatrical masterpiece.
I like all the Harry Potter's movies. I don't care what anyone says. I love the books. I love the movies. Granted, as always, books are always better than the movies.
There's so much more in the books. They'll never capture the full essence.
Well, I mean, what about the ending? I
Well-
was kind of upset about that.
I swear to God, like to me at least, a quarter of the book was the fight scene between the Order of the Phoenix and the Death Eaters.
Yeah, there's like chapters on the battle at the end of the book.
I don't get how. I don't know why they focus so much on the character development of them finally like getting in relationships, as opposed to, like, I understand why they did that, but they could have easily cut that directly in half and at least had a few minutes of the huge epic fight scene.
Dude, or just do what they did with the last movies and split it in half. Because
Well, people like I don't know how they're gonna address it. They just might not even have to be able to address it at all, or quickly like in a cemetery scene or something. But like people die.
Lot of people die.
Important characters die in that fight. So I don't know, and they didn't talk about it at all really in the
no,
the
like
last
in the
and the
movie,
first installment.
you know, and I don't want to feel like I'm giving spoilers away, but if you have not read the book and if you have not seen the movie yet, then I don't care. Because you should have at least read or seen one of the others. Like, I hadn't seen the movie just because I hadn't had time. But I knew what happened. In the book, there's a huge battle ensues between the Death Eaters and the people on the campus, like kids and
The
teachers.
Order of the Phoenix
and the
goes
Order of the
crazy.
Phoenix. Like, it's nuts. It's like a battle. It's like if you watch Braveheart, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's that huge battle. It's like that. It's like that intense. And then the movie, just a couple Death Eaters come up and be like, "Oh, you're dead, Dumbledore."
Well,
The end.
Dumbledore dies, and then they go to the ending part. They just like completely cut that part out.
Yeah.
And just go right to the end.
Yeah, the end.
We just totally spoiled it.
That's what I said. I said if you haven't seen the movie or read the books, that's your goddamn fault.
They should have seen the Half-Blood Prince by now.
Seriously.
That was the movie before this new one.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it or you haven't read the books, I'm sorry. That's
Spoiler alert.
what I am excited about, though, is 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, it looks like a funny movie.
So I mean, Jesse Eisenberg gets strapped with dynamite or some kind of explosive and has to go rob a bank.
Mm-hmm. With his buddy who provides comical relief.
He's funny. He's on
Parks and Recreation.
Mm.
And
yeah, he's
he
a funny
was a
man.
part of Human Giant.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's like
that
a
a way of
sketch
life?
comedy.
Oh, that is a way of life.
It's like a TLC special.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aziz Ansari is what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
funny. He's a funny guy.
Danny McBride's also in the movie.
And Danny McBride's always funny no matter what.
I don't know a situation where he's not being pretty funny.
And Nick Swartzen's in the movie.
Oh yeah, he looks like way older now. Like with the mustache and facial hair
makes him look way
goes
older,
a long way.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's funny guy. So yeah, I'm super excited about that movie. I think that's gonna be good. I think that'll be funny. I guess that's it for the Syndicate today.
We're wrapped up.
Yeah, I mean we've talked about a lot. I mean, what's happened today? Let's recap. We talked about Portal 2 and getting our Facebook. Tiny talked about Tiny almost dying.
I almost died. I'm still. I'm telling you, the Grim Reaper's got his fucking pinky toe on my face.
That's right. I see him. He's massaging your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
He got his PAX ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't got PAX ticket again, prime.paxsite.com. Go there.
I challenge people to go throwback matches where we play for the ante card. You flip over the top card of the deck, and whoever wins keeps them.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Open challenge to anyone who wants to play.
Yeah,
against
so
my
if
pink
you
deck.
find us, we'll be talking up PAX, I'm sure, a lot till then. But yeah, you're always welcome to come say hi. We talked about Bree and her getting her website, BreeHunter.com, BRI, not BREE. And Hunter spelled like the word.
And you got a happy birthday rap.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tiny rapped you happy birthday. That's pretty
welcome.
amazing. We got interrupted by the MCP. Like, he hacked us. That was pretty cool.
That was an honor.
Yeah.
I'm glad he figured out our channel and swam up it.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it, but he is the MCP. So we interviewed Bobby. Maybe in the future we'll do voicemails for our listeners. I think that would be kind of cool. We'll use him a bunch.
I want to go fly down where he's at and stay at night with him and record everything.
Just record
Just
it
how
all.
he talks to people and their reactions.
Just his different voices.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like,
to order
now-
Taco Bell and Peter Griffin.
That's right. That'd be
I
fun.
want him to do that.
And then let's see. Then that's it. It's been a good podcast, I think.
Fine, Internet. We're all done with you.
That is the Nerd Syndicate, and with that, we're signing off.
Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.
I've worked on radio. Have you?
Whoa. Easy, Captain. Easy, Captain. Easy, Captain. Easy, Captain.